What's going on, everybody? Welcome into another episode of HBCU Huddle. I am CJ. Follow me on Twitter at ConRadicalness. I'm joined alongside, as always, by Mike. What's up, Mike?
Hey, what's going on, CJ? What's going on, man? Everybody here, we good? Hey, download this app, Grind City Media, as I say every single week. Ronnie in the house, CJ in the house. And we're a quarter of the way through the HBCU season, so I'm looking forward to another great show.
Follow Mike on Twitter at MyMikeCheck. Ronnie's here. What's going on,
Yo,
Ronnie?
what's happening? Y'all know I'm coming with the vibes. Y'all know I'm coming with the smiles. What's happening?
There we go. We need it. We need it.
We're a quarter of the way through?
A quarter of the way through.
We are.
Quarter of the way through, man.
Yeah. That's crazy. It feels like just yesterday we were doing week 0.
Here you go. Don't start.
Huddle game of the week. Fine. Let's get to the Huddle game of the week. Before we do, got a great show lined up for you. We got a great pick 6. We're going to pick our 6 favorite actors and actresses. Fred Jones from the Southern Heritage Classic is going to be here with us as well. We're going to talk some about the Southern Heritage Classic and catch up with him. Great interview as always with him. So we look forward to that. And I was on Jackson State's campus, Mike.
I
went to the tailgate.
You was on the yard.
So Huddle on the Yard will feature me and my exploits around Jackson, Mississippi. But like I said, game of the week is for the Huddle game of the week is going to be the real HU, Hampton, Howard. Let's take a look at the game of the week. I don't know what Hampton's all-time record is. I don't know. I couldn't find it. I'm not finna do a whole bunch of math either. I don't want to just go through and start adding up wins and losses for these people. I need it readily available. Currently, though, that's readily available. They are 1-2. Wanda Sykes is their notable alumni. She's super duper funny player to watch. Isaiah Freeman, who is coming off of a 3-touchdown, 295 total yard performance and a 3-point loss to North Carolina A&T. Stellar quarterback for Hampton, for the Pirates. And when we take a look at Howard, theirs was readily available. 526, 505, and 40. Currently, they are 2-1. Felicia Rashad, she's number 5 on my pick 6 list. And we'll reveal the rest of the pick 6s as we go. But Felicia Rashad is Claire Huxtable from The Cosby Show. Player to watch, Noah Miles, first team all MEAC last season. Preseason first team MEAC selection this year. Stellar defensive lineman for the Howard team. 8 sacks a year ago. Mike, when you think about this matchup, what stands out to you?
Man, 2 very, very tradition-rich programs, schools, probably number 1 and number 2. Spelman, I have something to say about it in terms of the rankings overall, in terms of prestige. Beautiful campuses. I love that corridor. I'm from that area up there where Howard is, right around the corner. Hampton, man, is just it's. I'm not sure how great of a football game it's going to be, but in terms of the people, the alumni, the energy, and all of the sophistication that goes around it, you couldn't ask for a better matchup to decide the real HU.
Ronnie, we were talking before the show about just exposure and trying to get more people to know about people in different parts of the country, people in non-HBCU parts of the country. Because let's be honest, the HBCUs are along the East Coast and in the southern region, and that's it. So if you're in the Midwest, Big Sky country, if you're past Oklahoma in the Southwest, you don't really know. There's not an HBCU there for you. We were talking about it, and you said most people know Hampton and Howard, though.
Yeah.
And this is a big time matchup from a notoriety. These are the most popular, or 2 of the most popular HBCUs in the nation, right?
Definitely. Like congressmen all come from Hampton and Howard. We got some of our Grizzly peers.
Yeah,
that are,
a lot of people that work here from there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's going to be a great game. I don't want to go into who I think going to win because that's in the next part.
Look at her. Look at her knowing the rundown.
Do you want to drive it? Because
whenever you want to put me in a driver's seat, we can go.
We can just go to the picks now. Ronnie set it up. And the first pick is the battle for the real HU, Hampton, Howard. Ronnie, who you got?
I got Hampton. They won the last 8 meetings when it comes to the real, the battle of the real HU. So that's who I'm going for. Even though y'all going against me.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
There's always at least 1 or 2 games we're going against you, and it's usually a Valley game and something else.
It's gonna forever be a Valley game.
I'm going with Howard on this one. They've been a little bit more consistent than Hampton. I did see Hampton in the first game of the season come down here and lose to Jackson State. They have some talent, but I don't think they have what it takes to match up with Howard University.
I'm on the Howard team as well. Let's go to North Carolina Central versus North Carolina A&T. Mike?
Hey, man, that's another big-time game right there. That's the Aggie Eagle Classic. A lot of trash talking came out of A&T this past weekend after they scored a big-time win. They needed it. This is a big game for them, but I think North Carolina Central continues to dominate the recent version of this series.
Ronnie, what say you?
Yeah, I think NCAT with that win versus Hampton last week, I think they're going to carry that momentum into next week's game.
I'm on the Eagles, man. The game is on Flow Sports. North Carolina Central riding a 3-game win streak in the series. A&T leads the all-time series, though. 53-38 and 5 over there. My Golden Tigers went out there, boy.
Yes, they did.
They competed.
Yep.
They
Did
competed. Yes, they did.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
Did they?
Nah.
Yes, they did.
They didn't even pinch them.
I'm telling you, they competed.
They didn't
do
even
what?
pinch
Say
them.
that again.
They ain't
Say
even
that
pinch
again.
them. I've been waiting.
Pinch 'em.
I've been waiting to talk mess all day.
Listen, man.
The floor is yours, Ronnie.
Go
You got
ahead.
it.
They
Y'all
tried.
didn't score not 1 point, not a field goal,
I
not
wish-
a 2-point conversion.
I wish I had a video of this. I wish y'all were there to see this. Wish I had took a picture or something. So I go out there and I'm in all my Tuskegee gear.
Yes,
and
you are.
I did not think about the professional side of things
Yeah.
while I was out there. I wish I had of though. So I'm on the field in all this Tuskegee gear, and I know Jackson State is like, hey, wait. Why is this dude over here? Who's
In
these
this
guys?
red and gold.
Because it's bright. Ooh,
It is. The hat, everything.
I don't realize how bright it is until I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be, and I'm on
Covered in
Jackson.
blue.
I'm on Jackson State's side of the 50. They're doing their warm up routine. There's a lineman out there. I don't know, offensive, defensive. I can't. I didn't know who it was.
A big dude. Simple as that.
Big as hell. Big as hell. Tuskegee runs out. Like their linemen run out. Their linemen run out to do their warm-ups. This is well before the game gets started. And the look on his face said it all. He was like, oh, we eating today. Like it's the look a badass kid gets before they go and cause some sort of mischief.
Mm-hmm.
It was a mix of glee. He was surprised by the size of the Golden Tigers. He's like, no, they can't be this size. So he was excited. He's like, oh, I'm gonna dominate. Like he looked hungry after they came out there. I know he ran.
That was scary.
He ran immediately into the locker room. Was like, yo, guys, you're not gonna believe this, but they regular people size. They are not this size. But
They didn't stand a chance.
that was my fear going into that game. Was hey, Tuskegee is a D2 school. It's a different caliber of athlete. This is a good FCS program. And Jackson State did what good FCS programs against D2 programs do. They beat the hell out of them.
By 30.
By 30. It wasn't 40. It was only 30.
Yeah, because the clock ran
almost
out.
called
Because the
me.
clock ran out. That's about
We got a regular team, though, this week.
Yeah.
Tuskegee is taking on Benedict. Tuskegee, like you said, fresh off that shutout loss. This is a Thursday night game, also on the plus. Kickoff is at 6 Central Standard Time. Everybody's on Tuskegee after that loss.
Yes, man. I believe what Tuskegee's doing. They ran up against a superior team, but I think now they're fighting somebody their own size. And Benedict isn't what Benedict was before when Chennisberry was there, so they should get a bounce back win.
Yeah. Ronnie?
I'm room for y'all to pinch somebody.
gotta paint something. Gotta paint
Stop
something.
that, stop that.
I'm telling you, the Tuskegee has, it looks like playmakers on the outside. Didn't show against Jackson
Of course
State,
not.
but there were a couple of moments where it was, if they were playing somebody their size,
yeah.
it would be a bit different. Jackson State, didn't mention this, started a different quarterback, Mike, and we knew that was coming pregame. And got their first passing touchdown of the season, and he looked good.
He did.
Like
He
throw?
looked, he put it on the money in stride. This is going to set up for an interesting rest of the season for the regular Tigers out of Jackson, Mississippi, because he is it looked, granted, D2 competition. He looked better than Morgan.
But do you think he would have been? Did he play versus Southern Miss?
No,
he didn't.
Do,
It was
do
a
you think it
different
would have made a
quarterback.
difference then?
In that game?
Yeah,
No.
because did they needed a passing quarterback then?
Yeah, but Morgan came back in after one play
Okay,
against
gotcha.
Southern Miss. But this kid looks like he's a complete package, and they can build with him. I think if you were going to make that start, and we'll get into this later, but I think they were strategic in saying, hey, let's get this young guy some reps. I think Jacobian might be a little bit banged up. Could have been some other issues there, but they got a bye this week. So you give the young guy a chance to start, you get a bye, and then you go to Southern the week after that and see what happens.
Jared Lockhart out of, I do believe Charlotte, North Carolina, was a 4-star prospect. And that is somebody, I got sources now.
I see, man. CJ is ready to
sources.
break stories on us
I
this
got
weekend.
sources.
Yeah.
I got sources in Jackson. So,
You connected. You're connected now.
sources in Jackson tell me, not affiliated with the football program, outside of the football program, sources in Jackson tell me that they've been waiting on this moment, that everybody has known this guy has been the better quarterback, and that they
Secret weapon?
I guess if you feel like secret weapon will be a good way of putting it, like they feel like the sources tell me he's outperformed Morgan in practices, and they were giving him the chance to start the season to try and like cast the doubt aside. He's a Celebration Bowl MVP. He was a black college football front runner. Morgan was
preseason offensive,
preseason black college football player of the year type front runner. All those weapons were around. It's like, all right, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. And when he, I want to say underperformed, but he hadn't outperformed Lockhart to the point that he needed to. It was like, okay, let's see what this freshman has.
So you got a real big quarterback controversy potentially looming based on sources then.
Based on sources not affiliated with the football program.
We got to go down there. I need to go. I'm
We
the
gotta
only
figure
one
this
that
out.
haven't been down to Jackson State to watch a football game.
You got to get down there.
We'll get you down there.
Yeah.
MVSU versus JSU.
Yeah.
We could go to that
We
game.
get you. Well, that's at home.
CJ knows
That's
some
at
people.
home.
Yeah, that's
I
on
don't
your
want to go.
mind.
I don't want to go to JSU. No way.
You just said.
I want to go to Itabena. I want to watch them play, but in Itabena,
Gotcha.
in my home ground.
There you
All
go.
right, so Savannah, so we did Tuskegee over Benedict, Edward Waters and Bethune-Cookman, Cameron Ransom coming off of a 302-yard passing, 89-yard rushing performance for the Wildcats against South Carolina State in an oddly close game. Oddly close and oddly high scoring. Wasn't that like 45, 50 something right there? Coach Woody may have some things figured out there at Bethune. I will take them over Edward Waters. Mike, what about you?
I'm taking Bethune just because they're the bigger program, but I'm not sleeping on Edward Waters, man. They just knocked off Virginia Union, who we all have respect for that running game at Virginia Union. So Edward Waters is going to make some noise in this game. Big-time rivalry, Daytona Beach versus Jacksonville, only separated by about an hour and a half, man. It's going to be a fun game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Edward Waters just scored high against Virginia Union, and then Bethune-Cookman just scored high against the last game that they played. So it's going to be a very high-scoring game that says a lot about the defense on both sides. So I'm eager to see who's going to win.
Shout out to Coach Shine Wyatt. He's coached at both of those programs, man. Alvin Shine Wyatt.
Shout out to Coach Wyatt. Savannah State takes on Miles, 2 p.m. on Saturday on ESPN+. I will take Savannah State. What about you, Ron?
I got Miles. They're 0-3 right now, so they need this win. They need a win.
Facts. I'm going to take one of your words. Facts. Let's go ahead. I'm going to agree with you right there.
Next up, primetime game on SWAC TV, 7 p.m. kickoff. Alabama A&M takes on our friends over at Lane College. Shout out to the Dragons. Everybody's on A&M, though.
If A&M loses to Lane, they are officially kicked out of the SWAC. I'm going to say it. If A&M loses to Lane, I'm kicking y'all out the SWAC. So y'all better come with it.
Mike, what about you, man? You kicking them out also?
Y'all heard her. I'm riding with Ronnie.
Big time win for the Bulldogs over the Tigers last week in the Legacy Classic.
Yeah.
That they moved up in the polls. When we get to the polls, we'll talk about it. Yeah.
Man, yeah. Came back and beat Tennessee State. That was more alarming for Tennessee State to lose that way than the A&M, but big time win. They should follow it up this week.
Virginia Union takes on Johnson C. Smith. I got Virginia Union. Mike's got Virginia Union. Ronnie does not. We just differ with you on everything, Ronnie.
I'm believing in KD. That quarterback, he went 18 for 24 in passing that last game. So I'm going for him.
Mike, what about you?
I think, this last year, this was a big time championship game, right? To decide that league there. And, Johnson C. Smith is right there, but hey, look, I can't go against the team, man. I think, it's going to be a great game, but it's not last year. Virginia Union has to bounce back.
Yeah, I can't imagine Virginia Union losing back-to-back games.
Yeah.
That can't have happened very often in recent memory.
Right.
The Fighting Kyras, Delaware State, they take on St. Francis. We all on the Fighting Kyras, boy. We all rock with them.
Shout out to Kyra. She's out this week, but Delaware State's Kyra Black is we're going to ride with you this week for Delaware State. They're looking good so far.
Fighting Kyras, always,
Yes,
ever, forever. Unless y'all going against Valley.
Sacred Heart and Norfolk State got a game. Who you got, Mike?
I'm going to go Norfolk State right there. This is a game that you should be able to win. That game is in Norfolk. Mike Vick has to bounce back. They took a really, really tough loss against Rutgers. He's got to show something at some point, man, and hopefully they can get this one over a non-conference opponent.
Ronnie.
Y'all know I love Mike Vick. So Mike Vick every day, all day. It is what it is. Win, lose, draw. Unless they're going against Valley.
I'll take Sacred Heart. I just don't know how good they are. Norfolk State is right now. We hadn't seen them. We've seen them play Rutgers. We saw them go down a division and play a D2, and so
Virginia State struggled with them, and then we saw them lose to Towson.
Yeah, so I'm just not sure what they are, and so I'll take Sacred Heart, excuse me. Grambling State takes on East Texas A&M in our last pick of the week.
Oh, come on, CJ.
Oh, CJ.
That's just hate, Ronnie. Ronnie,
you going against the grain?
Only Ronnie hates like this, man.
Whoa,
come on.
Whoa. I only hate like that when it's against Valley. Everything else is fair game.
They gonna beat
CJ, you ain't even heard of East Texas A&M State University. I've never heard of them either. So,
are they going to beat them?
They better, man. They struggled against Kentucky. We struggled against Kentucky State.
That's where I'm basing this off of.
But you can't go against the grain. This family.
Hey, but we tell the truth.
This is about business. I don't like doing it. It's not like I woke up excited to pick East Texas A&M over Grambling.
But you picked Tuskegee, and y'all just got beat 0-30.
Y'all picked Tuskegee against somebody similar to Tuskegee. Tuskegee lost to a team up a division. Grambling struggled with a team below a division.
And needed a miracle. A miracle in overtime.
A what now?
A miracle.
A miracle. Y'all real country today.
A miracle. For sure,
both
man.
of y'all real country.
Like Miracle Whip. You know what I'm saying? We damn near got whipped, but we needed a miracle.
All right, let's do real quick before we go to break. Hampton and North Carolina A&T, we all know this, competing in the NBA HBCU Classic. The date got set for this. It'll be Friday, February 13th at 10 Central Standard Time, 10 p.m. at the Kia Forum in Inglewood. We've seen the NBA HBCU Classic for a few years now. Mike, in your opinion, why is this an important partnership, and what do both parties get out of this?
Oh, man, it gets total exposure. That game is on national TV. It's in the NBA arena, All-Star Weekend. All the celebrities, all the influencers are there, and then you get to see and showcase HBCUs on a national and global scale.
Ballot time. Here's my ballot. For the Boxer Row Week 3 HBCU Media Poll, I have Jackson State 1, North Carolina Central 2, followed by Alabama State, South Carolina State, Alabama A&M. Morgan State comes in at 6. Howard, Prairie View A&M, Edward Waters, and FAMU round out my ballot. Any issues with that, Ronnie?
Mississippi Valley not on there.
And as we...
Well, you're going to have that issue every week. That's going to be an every week issue.
That's why we're going to have problems right there. Right there.
And as we take a look at the coaches poll this week for the Boxer Row, we got Jackson State, South Carolina State, and Alabama State 1, 2, 3. Alabama State gets 1 vote, so Jackson State not unanimous this week. North Carolina Central, followed by Alabama A&M. That's your top 5. Howard, Delaware State, Prairie View A&M, Tennessee State still stays in it, and Grambling over on the coach's side. Mike.
Whoa.
Grambling?
Wow. Yeah, I disagree with that. Like,
I don't think Grambling should be up there.
And Tennessee State too. Like, who put them? Man, CJ, you got to talk to your voters, man.
Listen,
you got to talk to your fellow guys.
Go to your sources.
I just realized I grabbed the wrong one. That's the coaches, not the media. So that's the coaches poll.
Then the coaches are man. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Oof.
Somebody showing some favoritism or something. They must be delusional like
But
us.
I do like Alabama State getting a first place vote though, because that keeps that, it keeps Jackson State on their toes, and that game in 2 weeks is going to, and it's Jackson State's homecoming.
Oh, that's
going
to
be an amazing game right there.
Big.
Absolutely. We've got big stuff happening on the other side. Your boy got to kick it on the yard at JSU, so to speak. We got Fred Jones coming in here as well to talk about the Southern Heritage Classic. We got all that and more coming up next on HBCU Huddle right here on Grind City Media in the Built Ford Tough Studios. Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Now for a limited time, the new $1.99 crispy tender wraps are here at Sonic. Who could deny a crispy chicken tender with bold flavors like hickory barbecue and cheesy Baja? And we can't forget the crisp lettuce and melty cheese to make the perfect bite. Wrap yourself up with some TLC, tender, love, and chicken for only $1.99. Sonic $1.99 crispy tender wraps. Tax not included, limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
What's going on, everybody? CJ Hurt, HBCU Huddle, on campus, on the yard, but not really the yard. If Courtney looks to the right, you'll see it right there. That is the famous Veteran Memorial Stadium. That is what they call it, the I Love Jackson State, taking on Tuskegee. There's a game going on inside, but there's a party happening right outside at the tailgate behind me. Let's get into it, baby. Look at that right there. Boy, gumbo on an omelet.
Gumbo on an omelet, baby. Don't get no better.
Yes, sir. Yeah. How you doing? How's it feel to be outside tailgate?
Great day to be a Tiger, as always. I'm talking about them blue Tigers, the blue Bengals, baby.
Not the golden ones, not the golden Tigers. They still let me in the tailgate. They don't even like me like that. They just let me in, but the golden Tigers are gonna take it. I ain't gonna hold it against you, brother.
We let everybody in. We don't care what you wear. We don't care what school you represent. We want you to represent your school. When you come in here, this is our house. And as they always say, I'm a coin with the team. Normally tell every team that come into this stadium and even in your stadium, welcome to Jackson, Mississippi.
That's not funny. Let's go to a real fan right here. There it is. There you see that T, that U, the S, the K, the E, the G, and the double E. I'm not gonna talk to her. I don't know who that is. I feel like I've seen you out here before. I have, haven't I? How long have you been out here tailgating? Like how many years have you been tailgating?
Since 2022.
2022?
Yes.
What do you like the most about it?
The family feel.
Family feel. It does feel like a family. Even as somebody who is not, like this is my first time with everybody, I do feel the love. I do feel the family. I'm walking down the tailgate in all my Tuskegee gear. I got the hat. Hold on, wait, where'd my hat go? Random person, don't be in the shot. Here's my hat. So I'm walking around with my hat on, and I got the shoes, get the Tuskegee shoes also. And so there's no hatred, there's no bitterness. In fact, I walked by a couple people like, hey, Tuskegee, welcome to Jackson, Mississippi. Hope you have fun. That's the best part about being at the tailgate. I got to go because I'm finna go eat some more. Family member of the show, we love catching up with Mr. Gates. Mr. Gates, man, how's it been? How you doing?
Man, enjoying it. This is classic. This is Jackson State's second home game, but you can see the atmosphere is perfect. Everybody's cooking. You got the tents, you got the music, you got the food. It's just, what else can you do on a Saturday other than this?
Was there a favorite thing that you made that you tasted today?
Well, you know, you had the Spam. We had to break out the 1983 dorm room Spam rice cakes, but we had steak. Your cameraman had an omelet with gumbo on top of it. It doesn't get any better than that. What I tell you guys, whatever can be made up, we making it up. At the same time, we got traditional red hot sausages. So you come out, we feed you, and then we're gonna beat you. Tuskegee.
As long as I get fed, I don't care what happened, dog.
Ronnie, you gotta come down. I'm gonna be at Valley. I'm gonna find you. We're gonna do a collard green hot dog just for you.
A collard green hot dog just for Ronnie. Ronnie, you hear that? Collard green hot dog just for you. Mississippi Valley State versus Jackson State. Boy, these them Golden Tigers coming through right here. Look at them wave to the bus. Hey, Golden Tigers, let's go. That's the winningest black college football program in the nation right there going by. Look at them boys ready to come out here and hopefully keep it close against Jackson State. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going back to tailgate, though. There's still more food over there to be ate. This looks good, Mr. Gates. What is it?
We got lobster meat and shrimp meat. We're going to add the tortellini and pesto, and we're going to toss it up, and we're going to have it right here. Good, I love Italian.
Got Italian food at the tailgate, baby. Yeah. The tailgate isn't just about the alum and the opposing fans coming through. It's also about the students out here with Omega Psi Phi. What's your name, man? What chapter?
Malik Alexander, part of the Mighty YE chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated here at the I Love.
What's your college experience been like at Jackson State?
I ain't gonna lie, JSU, compared to any other school, is top tier. JSU has, I know not grown socially, but just spiritually, as well as like through my future aspirations in life. JSU really has built the foundation for everything from me.
Describe to me the college atmosphere. Describe to me the vibe on the yard and with your peers and your classmates.
Nothing but love, black love. This is the only place I've been in my whole life where it's about me. The school is built for me, by me, to teach me, to educate me, to inspire me, to be surrounded by me. No, there's no other thing like HBCU coaching.
Let me ask you this. We'll get you out here on this one. What's going to be the score? Tuskegee versus Jackson State. Wait.
Hey, Tigers by 40, you feel
40? We shouldn't have interviewed him, damn it. The infamous Tiger Walk is taking place right behind me where the football team comes through. The fans line up to cheer them on into arena. Jackson State always looking sharp. Look at those warm-ups, man. Flags are waving. The fans are out here waving. It's good stuff. Pom-poms are going, walking by the cheerleaders. Hey! Hey! JSU, hey!
Welcome, Coach T.C. Taylor and your national champion, Jackson State University Tigers.
Right here in the vet, Tuskegee Golden Tigers. You see it. You see us. Parlay here. Parlay right here. Parlay. How's it been, man? Yep. Look at it. Parlay, I couldn't have said it better myself. What do you think about the Tigers' chances, the Golden Tigers' chances, that is? Look at Parlay. Well, that's it from the tailgate. Game's getting ready to go on. I'm going to go ahead and get up in the stands, take my seats, watch the Golden Tigers take on the Tigers. It's been great. It's been fun. I'll holla at you now. Back to you, CJ, in the Bill Ports Up Studios. Thank you, CJ, so much for all your work, your effort, and your intensity. Looked like a whole lot of fun from CJ this weekend. We have got one more. We got another break to take. Not one more. We got another break to take. On the other side, Fred Jones from the Southern Heritage Classic is going to come in and join us, and we're going to talk about all things Southern Heritage Classic up next on HBCU Huddle on Grind City Media.
they sell you on Memphis?
Well, really just I was really looking at the success that Memphis had, something I wanted to be a part of, and then the reputation Coach Silverfield and Coach Cramsey had as an OC, the things that he was able to do with Seth and the things that he's done in his career. I felt like that's something I wanted to be a part of, and I felt myself being able to excel in his offense. And also, I looked at the weapons around and everybody that I was going to be playing it with.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Why are you dressed like that, CJ? What the hell is wrong with you?
CJ, can you do some high knees?
Is that a towel he has tucked in his shorts? Why are we allowing this?
It's a towel.
Why are we allowing this?
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
You want to be where you think the University of Memphis belongs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what the next step is?
I think we're positioned, we're ripe for success. And so what I don't want to do is make an intermediate move if it's not going to position us well. And so my job is to make sure when that opportunity presents itself and the circumstance is right, that Memphis is prepared 100% to take advantage of it.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Let's go, Grizz, let's go! Oh, John Moran just broke the rim with that finish. Defense, take that ball! Defense, take that ball! Jared with a rejection. Give me that! Moran digs at it, knocks it away. Picked up by Pippen. Bob, Brendan Clark. On that rim!
Welcome back in. I got my Southern Heritage Classic fan. I'm gonna be out there fanning as I sit out there for the parade. I'm gonna have my libations going as well. This is the 36th Southern Heritage Classic. The game kicks off September 27th at 6 at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium, but the festivities get started the 25th. You've got the comedy show, Bruce, Cheryl Underwood, Jammin' J. Lamont, and Ambrose Jones. You also then have the concert, the Branford Marsalis Quartet. They'll be right there at the Orpheum. Fred Jones is joining us right now. Mr. Jones, how you doing, man?
Good.
Love to hear it.
Had to think about it.
You're so busy right now. It's different teams this year, or a different team this year. It's not the traditional matchup as we got Pine Bluff taking on Alcorn State. How's this year been different for you as the planner for the Southern Heritage Classic? And how do you think this year will be different for the fans involved in the Classic?
It won't be any different. I mean, we got 2 HBCU schools. They have great bands, great tradition. And that's all the Classic has been about, tradition. And we got HBCU presence, and strangely enough, there are a lot of HBCU alums in Memphis from different schools. So there's nothing different with that, you know. So the work hasn't changed, but it's been the same. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun, and I know what it means to this community.
No question about it, Mr. Jones. And obviously, you've been involved in this from day one, and even before day one. You know, you go BC when it comes to the Southern Heritage Classic. And to your point, CJ's a Tuskegee alum. I'm a Grambling State alum. Ronnie's Mississippi Valley State. And we're all in Memphis. So this is not just about the 2 teams. It's about the HBCU community as a whole. We talked about the changes, and you talked about some of the things that are going to stay the same as well too. Where do you feel that the date moving a little bit and some of the things that you've had to do logistically What's going into making this one unique and special?
I think the fact that you just have the event, I think it would have been a tragedy if we could not have done this event. And it was awful close, but the main thing is the fact that so many people really rally around this event. This community rally around this event, and that was how it goes. So the changing of the dates really didn't matter that much. Logistically, you do what you do. If it was on the second Saturday in September, you find out what's around you, what you can do. Some facilities weren't available. Just what's going on. Other than that, once you get past that, it's back business as usual. So right now, at this point, we're doing the same thing we would do if it was the other two teams that were playing. I mean, that doesn't change. The workload is absolutely tremendous, and it's something that people then want, and that's all that I'm trying to continue to do for the 36th time, is to try to present something that the people want and want to participate in.
As a Memphis graduate, why do you feel it's important to highlight two HBCU teams by bringing them to Memphis?
Well, it's something that I go back to the very beginning of this. I mean, I started this conversation in 1989, but Tennessee State and Jackson State had been talking about it for years because it's 200 miles away in each direction. This was a natural place. And then when you check back before then in the history, the migration out of the Delta came through Memphis. All this, they're celebrating the 100th birthday of B.B. King. He came up Highway 61. When he first came here, went to West Memphis, but it's always been where Memphis was the focal point. So that's what we want to do, to take advantage of that. And when you talk to people anywhere in this area from here to Chicago, it's Memphis. It's Memphis. I mean, going back again, there's a reason why FedEx is located in Memphis. It's a focal point, a midpoint, and you can go any direction in the world out of Memphis. And for the Classic, we've been able to talk to people everywhere about what's good about HBCU and to be able to highlight it. And that's another thing that happened with us. Whatever happens with the Southern Heritage Classic in Memphis, people around the country know. It's been amazing for that, and I'm very pleased that we've been able to get that kind of notoriety and that kind of following.
Again, we're talking to Mr. Jones from the Southern Heritage Classic, year 36 of the Southern Heritage Classic, and this is one of the institutions of the HBCU season year after year after year. And when you talk about the changes and the growth and the stability that you guys have had, I want to say it's the longest running HBCU Classic that we've had, bar Bayou Classic and maybe another one. But when you talk about sustaining this kind of success, I know you're all in, all 10 toes down on getting this year's event going. But when you talk about the upcoming future of the Southern Heritage Classic, where do you stand? What do you see? What are some of the opportunities looking beyond this year? Or is it too soon to look beyond this year? You're always planning ahead, though.
I possibly could answer part of that September 28th.
Okay. The day after the game, I got you.
Mr. Jones, man, you are a Memphis legend, right? You not just because of the Classic, but because of some of the other things that you've done in the city, specifically in the music industry, having a hand in and being affiliated with some of the great acts to come out of Stax, the Stax. Why am I blanking on what else? What Stax is? What do we call it? Label? There we go, the Stax record label. When you look back and you start looking at the things that you've accomplished, can you give me some of the things that make you the proudest, or some of the things that stand out to you?
I don't know where to start.
That's good. That's
You
it.
know, I mean,
Goals right there. Yeah.
I mean, we sitting in the FedEx Forum. I can remember when we was fighting for it. It was an empty space. It wasn't, you know. We had 2 locations that they considered, but I think obviously this got to be the best one. Well, it was the Orpheum. I remember when the Orpheum changed from the Malco to the Orpheum, I was the first to do some shows in there.
Oh, wow.
It was the Pyramid. You know, Luther Vandross played in there early on, you know, and I told you before that the first show in the FedEx Forum was the Usher. I was involved in all that. So I've been involved in a lot of shows from Michael Jackson to Prince to Luther Vandross, Al Jarreau. I mean, when he first went from Lafayette, playing at Lafayette in Oldham Square, to playing his first big show was at the Orpheum, and we sold it out. The one show that I remember when he said all the shows were done, one I remember, because he didn't do many shows after this, was Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah. Don't worry, be happy.
That's it. I mean, it was like, how could you do a whole show and beating on your chest? But he was a genius.
Yes.
And very talented. So I've been a part of it for a long time, but I think the roots obviously go back to Stax Records and the Soul Children, David Porter, Isaac Hayes. And I always say this to people. I know where I was standing when they announced that Isaac Hayes won the Academy Award. I mean, I can remember that just as vivid, because there was 2 extremes that we were in the basement with all, you know, they did a big production number. And all the dancers were in it. We were all in the basement. I'm standing, you know, I got my little tuxedo on at the Academy Award. And it was so quiet. It was eerie quiet. And when they said Isaac Hayes, the whole building just seemed like it just exploded. And to have that moment, and to be able to talk about it all these many years later, something special.
Absolutely, it is. I know the 36th Southern Heritage Classic will be special. The game kicks off September 27th at 6 at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium. There's still tickets for the game and for the tailgate, if I'm not mistaken. You can check out Bruce, Cheryl Underwood, Jammin' J. Lamont, and Ambrose Jones at the comedy show at the Orpheum. And don't forget the concert also at the Orpheum featuring the Branford Marsalis Quartet will be going on as well. And hey, it's about the kids. So there is the college fair still happening Friday at the Memphis Sports and Events Center, going on from 8:30 in the morning till 2 p.m. If you've got some people young enough for that to be pertinent information for them, please get them out there. We got to continue to educate these young black boys and girls. Mr. Jones, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule, and I look forward to seeing you and shaking your hand when it's all said and done, man.
Well, you know what? I'll be glad when it's, you know, it's amazing. You have so much anticipation, it's so much work, but it's so much relief that we can have this event, because it showcases what Memphis is really like. We are not that we're being defined by people that don't really know us. We aren't like that, you know. But the Classic is something that we all can be proud of, and I'm glad I'm still around to talk about it.
There we go.
We glad too. We got to get to a break. On the other side, we're going to do our pick 6. You're listening to HBCU Huddle right here on Grind City Media in the Built for It Tough studio.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, Grizz, let's go! Oh, John Moran just broke the rim with that finish. Defense, take that ball! Defense, take that ball! Jared with a rejection. Give me that! Moran digs at it, knocks it away. Picked up by Pippen. Lob, Brandon Clark. Woo! On that rim!
Who do you go to to learn still? Like, who are you looking to for inspiration?
A couple years ago, I went and visited, even though he's younger than me, but we've got great admiration for one another. Went and visited Dan Lanning out at Oregon, right? A young head coach who's had some success. Mike Norvell may not have had the season he wanted in the past. We can still get on the phone and talk about things, right?
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
You want to be where you think the University of Memphis belongs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what the next step is?
I think we're positioned, we're ripe for success. And so what I don't want to do is make an intermediate move if it's not going to position us well. And so my job is to make sure when that opportunity presents itself and the circumstance is right, that Memphis is prepared 100% to take advantage of it.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
How did they sell you on Memphis?
Well, really just, I was really looking at the success that Memphis had, something I wanted to be a part of, and then the reputation Coach Silverfield and Coach Cramsey had as an OC, the things that he was able to do with Seth and the things that he's done in his career. I felt like that's something I wanted to be a part of, and I felt myself being able to excel in his offense. And also, I looked at the weapons around and everybody that I was going to be playing it with.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Let's go, Grizz, let's go! Oh, John Moran just broke the rim with that finish. Defense, take that ball! Defense, take that ball! So on one, Jared with a rejection. Give me that! Moran digs at it, knocks it away. Picked up by Pippen. Bob, Brandon Clark. Ooh, on that rim!
What's going on, everybody? Ronnie got some heartbreaking news during the break. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I actually got some exciting news.
What you got?
It's a little bit of optimism. A little bit of optimism.
What's the optimism?
Just an exclusive. Fred Jones said we was this close.
How close?
This close. Zoom in a little bit. That close to get Mississippi Valley at the
How close,
Southern.
Ronnie? They zooming for you, Ronnie. How
there it
close?
goes. Zoom in.
Yeah, they're going to zoom in. How close was it?
This close.
That close.
That close.
That close.
To get Mississippi Valley at the Southern Heritage Classic. Dr. Gerald Briggs. We need it to happen. It needs to happen next year. I'm going to put it in the air. It needs to happen next year. If it happens, Mississippi Valley going to take over Memphis. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. To get a win in Memphis, we put it out there. I don't care who we go up against. Jackson State, Grambling State, Southern. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Don't matter.
It needs to happen. They're closer to Memphis than anybody else, right?
Exactly. And you know, last week I was talking about bringing the band. I said I wanted the band to come to Memphis. Bam. Right there. College Career Fair, right there. We were just talking about exposing HBCUs. This is the perfect platform to do so. Valley, we got to get there. What we going to do?
Yeah, they're the closest HBCU among the candidates, right? So make it happen. Make it happen. I want to see it happen too.
All right, let's get to our culture maker, and then we'll get to our pick six. Our pick six is our 6 favorite actors and actresses. You might be saying to yourself, well, that's an odd pick six. Why is that the pick six? Well, because our culture maker, Tramell Tilman, Jackson State alum, won the Emmy for Best Supporting Actor in a Drama Series. He started off at Xavier, and then Hurricane Katrina happened, and he ended up transferring to Jackson State. After that, though, he graduated from Jackson State, and he became the first black person to obtain a Master's of Fine Arts in Acting from the University of Tennessee in 2013, I want to say.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's an odd program because that was my reaction too, Mike, was wait, what? But it's a program that only lets 8 people in, and they let 8 people in every other year, from my understanding. Not to excuse what's going on in Knoxville, but it's an odd program in and of itself. But yeah, that's him. Our social media director, D-Nell, he knows some people who know some people who might know some people. Get him on the show.
Oh, okay.
Get him on. So we're gonna try.
Mr. Tilman.
Had a great speech, had a great moment where he thanked his mom for leading him down this path. That she was his first acting coach. He ended the speech with the quote, as my mama say, "Woo, look at God," and that's exactly how he did it. My mama don't say that, so I don't do it as well as he did. But it was a great speech and a great moment. His mom was his date. They hugged, they embraced. The crowd lit up for him. So I don't think any of us watched Severance, but shout out to him. Congratulations on him for winning that award. And again, becoming the first Black person to win an Emmy for supporting actor in a drama series. And so now it got me to thinking about our favorite actors and actresses. I'll start my list first. Sidney Poitier, he's on here because older Black women sometimes tell me I look like Sidney Poitier. And also, he's a tremendous actor.
Who tell you that?
Damn. Number 5 for me, Felicia Rashad. Best TV mom of all time. She is royalty. Whenever she pops up, it feels like she's literally gracing us with her presence. Speaking of people who grace us with their presence, Angela Bassett, What's Love Got to Do with It? My favorite biopic of all time. My queen, Queen Ramonda. And I loved her in American Horror Story Coven and American Horror Story Freak Show. A tremendous actress as well. Samuel L. Jackson, he's on here. I love The Negotiator. I love movies that got Samuel L. Jackson in it. I also love the way he says MFer. He says it the way that I want to be able to say it one day. Will Smith is my blockbuster guy. Will Smith is on here at number 2 for me. And then number 1 for me is Denzel Washington. That is my top 6. I guess I'll throw the mic, even though they insulted me saying I don't sometimes resemble Sidney Poitier when you squint real hard. Mike, what's yours?
We're squinting real hard too. We're squinting real. I'm gonna go Wendell Pierce, man. That's my guy, straight out of New Orleans. What he did in Tramell, but people most remember him from The Wire, right? Being on one of the detectives in The Wire. But he does great work on camera and off cameras in communities. So I love the work that he does there. Number 5 for me, Lynn Whitfield. I mean, she is just amazing in everything that she does. She's just, sometimes she's typecast because she's the same character in a lot of different things. But her career has been tremendous from start to finish, and I love seeing movies that she's in. Number 4, Viola Davis. Man, who does not like what she transformed Thursday night television watching between her and Kerry Washington with what they did with How to Get Away with Murder and Scandal. So she just does a lot of great work in everything that she does as well. Number 3, my guy. My man, speaking of The Wire, Idris Elba from that standpoint, he's just so smooth with it. You know what? People say, when I had my beard, I was, maybe his cousin.
I gotta stop listening.
His third cousin, you know what I'm saying? I might have been his third cousin or something like that. So, I'm going to roll with him. We're about the same age, man. We get down the same way. So I'm going to go number 2. I take your number 1, Denzel Washington. I mean, he's going to be on. He's universal. He's the greatest actor of our generation. Probably over the last 50 years, he's just been in everything and remarkable. Glory to me tops his. Glory and Malcolm X are my two favorite from him. And number 1, underrated, Forrest Whitaker. There is not a Forrest Whitaker movie that I just have not been just totally infatuated with. This man is great. He's just Godfather of Harlem. I could just go on and on. The ministers, of defense and deacons of defense. And it was just, man, he's just a phenomenal person, and he's been around for a long time. And I omitted one very, very important person, but I'm going to let Ronnie and Kyra's list take it from there.
Starting at number 6, a lot of ours overlap, which is a good thing. But number 6 for me is Viola Davis. Amazing actor. Amazing. I believe she just won an award. Not too long ago.
Yes.
She's always winning something.
She's always winning
She's
something.
really nice. Number 5, Denzel Washington. He got to be on my list. These are not in order, by the way. These are not in my order, by the way. But
you say that every week. And then you put the order in.
It's so good, though. They all just so good. They so good. They so good. My number 4, Halle Berry. They made a song about her.
Yes,
they made a song about her.
Yes, a song was made about Halle Berry.
You know what I mean? So I'm surprised that wasn't on y'all. I'm surprised that wasn't on y'all list.
She was close. If I did an honorable mention, we were gonna. Well, not Catwoman.
That movie was
nice.
Catwoman
was not a good movie.
Well, since y'all say I do look a little bit like Halle Berry, I was gonna put that out there.
We gotta find these people. We gotta find these people, put them together because they lying to us. They
The
lying to
people
us.
said I reminded my Halle Berry. But no, number 3, Taraji P. Henson. She does an amazing job. I love all the movies that she's in. She's actually really good at being a mom in a lot of movies. I've noticed that.
Howard University, stand up.
Come on now. Come on now. Number 2, Angela Bassett. My queen. My queen. I don't think nobody else could play that role.
No.
Yeah.
Literally nobody else. Nobody else. Number 1, Sam L. Jackson. My dad would be mad if I didn't put him on that list. So I had to put him on that list. That's my number 1, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Before we get to Kyra's, she didn't send. Oh, I didn't send it. She sent it in the text, and I didn't send it in. Oh no!
You can read it off, though. You can read it off.
Oh no!
You got
It started with the box poll.
I've been messing up. Did nobody catch it this week? I blame y'all.
It's because you didn't go on vacation.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't either. I didn't. Mike, you said you had some omits you wanted to talk about.
No, it was just like we all just probably had one that was an honorable mention, and mine was Morgan Freeman. You know what I mean? I felt like I really let one go by not putting him on there, and I was racking my brain to figure out who would I take off for Morgan Freeman, and it was just tougher to do it that way.
Yeah.
So, Morgan Freeman's for sure.
Can I do my honorable mention?
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, tag me in. Bam, Michael B. Jordan. Oh my God. If we could get Michael B. Jordan here, you know what I'm saying? Throw that out there. Michael B. Jordan, yes.
Kyra's list, before I get to mine, Tyler Perry, Morgan Freeman, Taraji P. Henson, Whoopi Goldberg, Angela Bassett, Jamie Foxx.
Oh,
I'm mad that Tyler Perry on there.
She has some.
Tyler Perry is not a good actor to me. He's a great director. He can make some really great movies, but acting wise, I'm sick of it.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm not going to disagree with you.
I'm sick of it.
Don't let Medea hear y'all. Yeah. Listen, Whoopi Goldberg was this close to making my list. I just love Sister Act. I Color Purple. Right, Eddie. Whoopi Goldberg does movies that really resonate with me, and she's a tremendous
classic
actress. Classic. You brought it up, Mike. You said Morgan Freeman. That was another one who was real close for me as well. And Michael B. Jordan was what I was trying to think of somebody current. And Michael B. Jordan immediately came to mind.
Sinners.
Sinners, he was great.
Amazing.
Creed, he's great. Fruitvale Station, he's great.
The Black Panther.
The Black Panther, his role as Killmonger, he was great. And it's just I can't pit off Sidney Poitier. That's a legend. That's Guess Who is Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. Excuse me. Guess Who is the remake? Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? Raisin in the Sun. Sidney Poitier is a capital A actor. You got to see him do it. Sidney Poitier. Incredible, incredible. The poise, the charisma, the I brought royalty up as it pertains to Felicia Rashad.
Oh, he's set
like he carries himself differently or carried himself differently. He and Harry Belafonte, who was another one who almost made it on my list. I swear my grandmother watched in the heat of the night just to look at Sidney Poitier.
That's it, yeah. Like Sidney Poitier and James Earl Jones, man, they just had all the women back then, right? That was it. They had all the grandmamas and great grandmamas. All the great grandmamas.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm so sorry. My intrusive thoughts took over. I'm so sorry.
That's all right, Ronnie. That's all right, man. It's been a great show.
Hey, give her a fan. Give her that fan.
She got one. Fan off.
Woo, Michael B. Jordan.
Thank you guys for kicking it with us this week. Thank you to Fred Jones for coming in here as well and gracing us with a bent. What did you call him? Ronnie?
Oh, Memphis Legends.
Memphis Legends.
Memphis Legends.
We love to get Memphis Legends onto the show. Thank you to him for that. Thank you to Ronnie and to Mike. Thank you to me for going out there and being on the tailgate, eating all that delicious food. We're going to get Ronnie hooked up with some of them what is it, greens, hot dogs? Collard green
hot dog, fried.
Mike, what'd you put on a collard green hot dog?
Nothing.
Buffalo sauce. I'm putting buffalo sauce on this thing.
That's it. That'll do it for us. For Mike, for Ronnie, for me. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this week. We'll talk to you next week.